here's why your leads still don't trust you. You probably have social media and good job with that. And you probably have content that is going to be great online. But if you don't have a website and your website sucks or your website doesn't have content that's going to actually be geared towards a buyer type or a seller type or people looking to move to your area, then you're really going to have a problem. Because at the end of the day, you can have all the social content you want, but the social content doesn't give them an opportunity to go to a location like your website to have more success with the process of buying a home, selling a home, or working with you. And that's why you are losing out on lead opportunities. So I want to go over 7 specific points in today's video of how you can be able to enhance your website so you can have more success with the process of making sure that individuals that find you on social media or find you because you're open house or find you from mailers or door knocking and traditional or old or new ways of marketing as you are doing today, they can at least go to your website and they can build the know, like, and trust, and more importantly, get more information about buying a home, selling a home, relocating, and then you can be able to capture more leads and make sure that they can be able to convert. Number 1, you want to make sure you have a map feature. And a map feature is something that we have on all of our websites, and we'll show you really quick with one of the websites that we currently have. We were just talking about this in our last video. And so this map feature gives you the ability to learn about the area specifically that potentially someone wants to move to in your area. At the end of the day, you should be the person that is the expert of your market. So choose blank city. I'll say Gilbert. That's where I live. Now, if I was a real estate professional, needs to know everything about Gilbert, Arizona. The schools, the parks, the restaurants, things to do. I need to be like the mayor of the town. Well, if I'm running out social content and I have a sucky website and they can't go to my website to find out other areas outside of the area that I just spoke about, that's where you could be losing lead opportunities, and that could be a travesty. Number 2, what about a relocation guide? What about having something that people can learn about with relocating to your area? Now, at the end of the day, you may or may not live in a place like Florida or Arizona or Texas that is going to be a high traffic location for people that want to relocate. But guess what? People are still relocating to every single state around the whole entire country, and people are looking at content, and you could be taking advantage of search engine optimization from the perspective of having relocation information. You could have a YouTube channel if you're someone that has, say, an area that you live in that's actually really good with YouTube, and you can look up on Google specifically how many people are relocating to your area, and here has, like, say, some videos, and here's a map, and here's a guide, and all the things you can search for homes. This is for a very in-depth approach, and you can even schedule an automatic meeting. This is for a very in-depth approach for someone who's going to be in like Texas or someone that's going to be in an area that's highly desirable to relocate to, and or if you have, say, a YouTube channel, okay? You could add more value, capture leads, and be able to talk about that within your social media as well, so you don't lose out on all these lead opportunities. Number 3, what about testimonials? At the end of the day, when someone goes to your website, like if I go down here, liftoffagent.com, testimonials are going to be here. If I go to, say, back to living in Dallas, Texas, I can also have testimonials for them as well on their homepage, which if I scroll down, you'll see the testimonials that are going to be right down here, automatically feeding in from Google. Can be from Google, Facebook, doesn't matter where they're coming from, but we can go ahead and get them in here so that way you can see these testimonials and get a better understanding about what it is to work with you. So you might not always have testimonials in every single post. You probably don't have them in any single post. You might have a post standalone that has a testimonial that you shared about, but you don't want to lose these leads because of the fact that you don't have a website and you don't have testimonials where someone can already find out how others think about you. Number 4, warmly.com. Did you know that if someone goes to liftoffagent.com or our client's website, we can actually track first name, last name, and contact information of anyone that goes to our website. And they don't have to do anything. They don't have to fill out a form. They don't have to do anything on the website, but they do have to say they don't want to give their information for this to happen with warmly.com. You get their information from an IP address. Every single person that pays an internet bill has an IP address. That means that you have a first name, last name, contact, address, all tied to that IP address. Warmly.com and other companies like warmly.com is actually capturing that data, and that data is being given to like you and to me, and so we can be able to have more success in the process of adding value to anyone that goes to their website and they don't have to do anything. I tell you what, that last social post that you did, that last YouTube video that you did, I guarantee you probably can't get any information from those individuals as far as first name, last name, contact information, unless you're using something like ManyChat. They drop a word and then they get a message automatically. And then from there, you can be able to capture their contact information. But that's just timely, and Warmly.com makes it a lot easier. Number 5, intake forms. Let's show you another website. An intake form is something that you can have on your website that technically isn't probably tied to any one of your posts. And an intake form gives you the ability to ask people questions based off the next steps of them wanting to purchase a home, may want to sell their home. And here's Andrea. And so if I go into here, I can take a 30-second little questionnaire and I can go through this process and find out specifically what it looks like for me as a buyer wanting to buy a home. Am I 9 to 12 months out? I think so. And do I have a budget of $2+ million? I think so. That's gonna be a really big house in Central Texas where she serves. Do you have a pre-approval in hand? Yes, no, maybe so. No, I do not have that, but I need a lender. Guess what? This intake form not only gets first name, last name, contact information, not only do you get the lead, not only does it go to your text, your email, and your CRM system, but guess what? Your loan officer can also get that contact information, and then you can be able to have a preferred lender that actually can help pay for your marketing services with Liftoff Agent, a little hink, hink, wink, wink, hint, hint. And from there, you can actually tie them into your standard operating procedure and process within your website with those intake forms, which is super cool. And you can ask people any questions that you want. Number 6, automation. So automation with social media. So if you have a website, why not on the bottom of your website have not only reviews feeded automatically, but also have your YouTube and your social media feed automatically. If it feeds in automatically, you can post on social media and have your website be updated and share your kids and what you're up to over the weekend within your website. And so what that does is that if you're not capturing a lot of leads, your social media isn't converting like it should be, then you can have people go to your website like we're talking about today, so you don't lose these lead opportunities, and then they can see your posts, and then it ties directly in with, oh my God, I just saw that post that Andrea posted about her kids. Now I'm on her website and I see it there again. Reaffirms after they already saw that post and what you put out there on social. And number 7, video integration. Last but not least, video integration. So if you have a YouTube video, this is going to be the best thing possible I can explain here. Check this out. So if you're on YouTube and you're putting out video content, if you have this video integration into your website, you can tie in any video on your YouTube channel. For an example, Instagram, it's a little bit different if you're big on Instagram, but if you're on YouTube, then this is really cool. I can go into, say, Central Texas, same website, Andrea, come here, feature listings, market report, top schools, scroll down here, search for homes, market report information, keep going down, top rated schools, keep going down, featured videos from a playlist that automatically feeds into her website. This is a great way for you to take people from YouTube, because they're not probably going to be watching your channel through a playlist sequence. They're going to be on YouTube watching one video, then you give them a call to action to go to your website. Then you could probably say something about the map, boom, on your screen there, because like 50% of users are on TV when they're watching videos now on YouTube. Boom, QR code, they scan it, they see the map, they go to the map, they go to the location, they found you because one location, now they're going to a different location, and now they get to watch all these videos that seamlessly feed into your website in the map. And it's all about, say, that specific area that you focus on and that you want to help them be able to have success with. Now, if you want this to be done for you and you want a single solution, one point of contact, want a website that can help you convert, and you like the features in today's videos and you're not going to go do it yourself, then your call to action right now is to click the link down below, set up an obligation strategy call with us, and we will meet you one-on-one to talk about your website, your social media, your approach. What are you currently doing and what could you be doing so you can stop losing lead opportunities and start winning online today with something as simple as a website, and go through the process of converting those leads to specifically buyers and sellers that want to work with you and being your raving fans. Don't lose out. Don't miss out. Take advantage of those opportunities. Links down below. We'll meet you for 30 minutes. No obligation. Appreciate your time. Like, subscribe, notification bell. We'll see you on the next one.